straight from the land down under, home of the blooming blossoms, and what will hopefully be set 3's first marsupial character. That is, if bats are not marsupial. I don't even too much know. But from some gamer dude on YouTube, we have, and what do we have? And you know what we have. We have, let's get to it. Oh. We have Hyper Juken, set 2, Power Surge, Alpha Block, set 2. And little surprise right there. Okay. Three new characters have entered the arena. Welcome to Hyper Juken Martial Arts Tournament. Choose your fighter, train them, craft their arsenal, become the Cosmic Champion. In Hyper Juken card game, players take part in the Hyper Juken Martial Arts Tournament, fighting to gain the illustrious title of Cosmic Champion. Perform punches, kicks, grapples, and specials to block your opponents. Use tactics to gain advantage. Raise your hyper to max to unleash a devastating hyper attack or become a powerful hyper fighter. Only the strongest, smartest, and most cunning fighter of all can emerge victorious. Each fighter can be played straight out of the box or customized not only with the cards in the set, but future Hyper Juken sets. And he's playing the game. A lot of sets and events. You can get the rules right here. Contents: Mark the Grizzly Bear, 2 kata cards, 40 card arsenal, 1 fighter's tool. Louise the Cockatiel, 2 kata cards, 40 card arsenal, 1 fighter's tool. D Stinger, the same. The Wasp, 136 cards. Proudly designed and made in Australia. Right. Big block of cards. Throw a dice roll in for no good reason. Should we start with the extra cards or the main deck of cards? Evens, that stack. Odds, this stack. And we got odds. We'll start here. All right, we will. Okay, starting out with Louise, Burst Fighter Light. Her 2 kata cards. We got everything in order this time. Okay. And then where's her fighter's tool at? Okay, fighter's tool. Then we have Mark, hyper side. Whoa. Mark. Yeah, Mark. EX fighter, heavy. Loving the vibrancy of the colors in this. Okay, Hyper Fighter Light. Okay, just regular D Stinger card. And his fighter's tool. Okay, ready and set to go. Alright, so how we'll do this is, we'll just go through Louise's cards today, and then we'll check out these extra cards right now too. All right, going into Louise. I hear Louise is the most difficult to play, but let's read her synopsis. Okay, this seems to be new. We got something on the back. But hi, I don't really like getting too close to my opponent. Hence why I focus on special attacks where I can keep my distance. My signature move, the Lightning Blast, exemplifies my stances. Unfortunately, I can only perform Lightning Blast so many times under normal circumstances, but that's why I like to use Forceful Ki Blast to give me more opportunities to perform Lightning Blast. From spending so much time with Lucy, I've learned a thing or two from her. Some of her techniques related to Ki can really help me. Okay, so she works with a lot of Lucy cards. Lucy. In particular, Ki Flow Form 2 and Energetic Shutouke, I should always be able to follow up a block with a Lightning Blast. I've been thinking about something Lucy said to me. She told me I should drink a lot more water. Keeping hydrated will help me a lot, even if I have the time to do it between rounds. Even if I have to take time to do it between rounds. I think she might be onto something. Alright. And Louise the Cockatiel, the Lightning Dancer. Hey, I'm Lucy's friend. For years, Lucy has twisted my wing to play fight with her. Then she convinces me to go with her to tryouts for Hyper Juken. Then she gets me to actually try out. Why do I keep listening to her? Anyway, I somehow made it through tryouts into developmental with her. I guess I learned something from Lulu. However, ever since we got through, Snowy has been glaring at us menacingly. I think she's going to be trouble. Snowy. Set 3 Snowy? I believe so. Alright, Lucy's big stack of cards. Okay, this card right here. No, okay, this is Lucy herself. Okay, so this will be your avatar. We'll go right there in the corner. And with the 2 card cards that you choose, one of them has to be her color at least. And whenever you block an attack with the block card, raise your hyper 2. 9 hyper gets you to get to the other form. When your hyper reaches max, play max hyper and Louise becomes a hyper fighter. Okay, continuous. Louise hyper fighter light form. Continuous combat damage from your lightning blast attacks can't be prevented. Okay, lightning blast cannot be prevented. Combat damage. And then trigger. When you block an attack with a block card used from your hand, you may pay discard 1 to search for a lightning blast and put it into your hand. Okay, search your deck, not your discard, not your exhaust. Sounds like. And then trigger, when your hyper reaches max, you may pay max hyper to draw 1. Draw 1. Okay, cool. Alright, that's Lucy and her Kata Form 1 and Kata Form 2s. They are set up. Use only if you have no buffs in play. Search for a card that can become a buff with a continuous effect and place it into play as a buff. Okay, only if you have no buffs in play. Nice. During setup, okay? And then trigger, when your opponent initiates combat, look at the top 2 cards of your arsenal, then place put any amount of them on top of your arsenal and the remaining cards on the bottom. Alright, when your opponent initiates combat, look at the top 2 cards of your arsenal, then put any amount of them on top of your arsenal and the remaining cards on the bottom. Top 2 of arsenal, top of arsenal, and the remaining at the bottom. Alright. And on to the main deck cards of Lucy. We have Quick Ki Blast, 0 cost. And then Attack Special, PAL 2. Attack, rearrange the top 4 cards of your exhaust. Heal 1. To heal, place the top number of cards of your exhaust onto the bottom of your arsenal. Okay. So you can put the top one that you want to get back into your deck on top and then heal 1. Okay, 2 of those, and then the full art version. Loving that art there, loving that Ki Blast. I love it. Right. Then we have Delayed Backhand Chop, 0 drop. Attack Punch, PAL 2. Trigger, Ki Pull. When this card is sent to your exhaust to pay the key cost of an attack, heal it. Okay, when this card is sent to your exhaust to pay the key cost of an attack, heal it. Okay, so you get to put it back into your arsenal. Cool. Okay, and then the full art, nice. Then we have delayed key blast, 0 drop, attack special. Trigger, key pull. When this card is sent to your exhaust to pay the key cost of a special attack, that attack gains plus X PAL. Raise your hyper X where X is the level of the attack. PAL 2. Okay. Yeah, she seems too tricky for me, but I'd have to see it in practice though. I'd have to play it in practice though. Alright then, forceful key blast, 1 drop, attack special, PAL 4, big 4, and then attack, heal 1, hit, heal 1. Okay. A lot of anti-mill going on there. And then we have resolute dual key blast, 1 drop, and attack special. Attack, you may pay 1 key to have this attack become level 2 and gain plus 3 PAL. Pay 1 key to make this attack become level 2 and gain PAL 3. Hit, lower your opponent's hyper 3. That's pretty crazy. Lower their hyper 3, and then you get to do 6 damage if you pay the key. Not too shabby. Not too shabby at all. Double key blast like that. Full art. Okay, lightning blast. 1 drop. This is the infamous lightning blast that you get to recur a lot. 1 drop, attack special. Signature Louise spell, can only be packed by Louise. She can be the only one to use this. PAL 4. And then attack, raise your hyper 2, reversal. Okay, is that one a new one? I think that might be a new one. Only if during the last action this combat you blocked your opponent's attack with the block card, this attack cannot be blocked. Only if you blocked last time. So you got to do a lot of blocking with Louise. And yeah, she's a very defensive character, sounds like. Lightning blast in the full art. That thing is icy. Right. And we've got basic block. Keyhon block. Block. Lower your opponent's hyper 1. 1, 2. And then the nice block. Okay, then we got unfazed catch with the block. Block. Lower your opponent's hyper. Heal 1. Lower their hyper 1 and then heal 1 to heal. Yep, we know heal. Unfazed block. Okay, she's coming through with 2 blocks so far. Whoa. I hope that's the order. Alright, then we got Persevering Key Guard. Another block. Breaker block. Breaker may use this card when it's revealed from the top of your arsenal as combat damage from an attack. Prevent the next 3 combat damage your opponent's current attack would inflict. Then if this effect prevented all remaining combat damage from that attack at the start of your next action, this combat, heal 2. Then remove this card from the game, you know. Yeah, so 3rd block, breaker block. Okay, nice. And last card, we've got defensive knowledge, signing up the ride, tactic, setup, and act. So setup of the game and action acts, heal the top 2 block cards in your exhaust. Okay, very defensive fighter. And then status effect, when this card resolves, you may have it stay in play and become a buff. Okay, what does the buff side say? When your block card resolves, if it would be sent to your exhaust, heal it instead. Okay, a lot of heal, a lot of defense. And we can actually see her shining up the ride in this car. How darling. And she's in some kind of farm looking like. I like that. Loving that art right there as well. Alright, so what's that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Must be 10 main deck new cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 10 new main deck cards for Louise and Lucy. And 2 new card cards and Louise herself, Burst Fighter. All right, and then like I said, we're gonna go ahead and check out these extras, and we got some nice foils. Let's check these bad boys out. Okay, from set 1. Oh yeah, got my El Eterno foils. Swap those out for when I'm playing. All right, in the sleeve. All right, we'll just read El Eterno full art. Continuous, your level +1 attacks gain heal 1. Okay, yep, he's a healer. And then precision attack, if you have 3+ blue key in your key pool, your opponent must pay 3 key to block this attack. And it does a nasty 9. And in 40 card decks, 9 is almost 1/4 of a person's total health. The Undying Hero. Yeah, check out that foil. Nice foil. These can be had right now. SavageShizuGames.com or Awesome Card Games round 2. Nice round 2. I see. All right, signature El Eterno spell, the Undying Hero setup. And on activation action, heal 2 if you have the buff the Undying Hero in play. Draw 1, status effect. And then the buff side is whenever your effect would heal a number or target cards in your exhaust to heal, then increase that value by 1. So a bunch of healing with El Eterno. And we can mix the colors up. We can put El Eterno cards in there with Louise like it's nothing. Or we can add other colors cards to Louise. Mix it up. Need to really make my first constructed deck on Hyper Juken. Sure to do that soon. But till then, check out Hyper Juken YouTube channel, Some Gamer Dude YouTube channel, SavageShizuGames.com. Get yourself either of these sets, 3 fighters. I think that's about $75 US each. Either way you go, shipped to you. And yeah, follow your games, like, comment, subscribe. 2 Spots.